out in our secret place, in the cupboard where our mom wouldn't find us, making up stupid words all day.
Okay guys, so real quick before I start the actual episode, something is wrong with my computer or my recording software, or I have no idea what it is, but when I'm playing the game, I will get these random, they're not correlated to anything, enormous lag spikes where I freeze for like a minute at a time, and then I'm fine for another 10 minutes, but then it'll freeze again. And when those freezes happen, it completely cancels and deletes my recording for some reason. And this is like the 5th time I've been trying to record this video now. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to cut the video up a lot so that if I need to re-record something, I don't have to go back to the entire start of the video. It's the only way I can find to fix it. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I've run out of RAM or something like that, so I might go through and delete some files later, but right now I don't know what to do. So yeah, there's going to be quite a few cuts to this video. Sorry about it. But yes, welcome back to another episode of Oikos here on the ZooCrafting server. I hope you're all doing okay. So, since the last time I recorded, a couple of things, bad things have happened to me in terms of the server. Not in real life, I'm fine, don't worry. But like, in terms of trying to record on the server, there have been some hiccups. So like I said, the recordings aren't really working. And also, when I was trying to fix the recordings, I accidentally killed myself. I killed myself while I was in creative mode, and I don't exactly know how it happened. But for some reason, it didn't give me a gravestone like it's supposed to. So I lost all of my stuff. So as you can see, these are a couple of things. I found these in a dungeon thing, and then I gave myself a couple of things back just to record this episode. But I'm going to go through my old footage, and I'm going to give myself everything back, because it wasn't fair that I lost everything. If that bothers you, I don't care. I'm giving myself the things back anyway, because I had everything I have on me, all my food, all my tools, all my armor, all my blocks, everything. I had absolutely everything on me, so I'm not going to go through the whole struggle of getting all of that stuff back again. It's not going to happen. But let's go over to the propagation area. And if you remember from last time, we went back to South Africa and we collected up some different plants, and we left them with Froggy. What we wanted her to do was pot them up and make them look presentable so we can sell them for visitors of Oikos to take home with them. And Froggy has been very hard at work, and she has potted up all of the plants. And if you come over to the propagation area, as you can see here, all of the plants are now looking beautiful. So we've got the Welwitschia mirabilis over here, and we've got some smaller versions here. And then back here are the Bird of Paradise flowers, so you can actually rotate them, which is super cool with this mod. And there's a bigger one over here. And the mod that has been used to help Froggy make these is the Minecraft terrain editor mod. So if you watch my ZooCrafting time-lapses video that I put up about 2 weeks ago, you'll be able to see exactly how the mod works. And it does say in the description what the mod is if you want to check it out. So yeah, if you're intrigued about how these are created, you can go watch that. And in the future, there will be proteas back here, but Froggy hasn't got round to potting those up yet. So hopefully by next episode, they'll be available. So if you come over here and talk to Froggy. Okay, so I lost that last clip. Not entirely sure why. So I'm going to try and remember where it started off from. I think I was saying that if you come over and talk to Froggy, you can trade information guides with her now, as you can see in the chat, like 100 times, because I've had to record this God knows how many times. There goes Ben. But yeah, you cannot actually trade the plants with her anymore, or you can't break them. Before you could just break a plant off of here and take it home. That's not the case anymore. You can look at the plants here, and you can get information guides, and it will tell you everything you need to know about the plants. And you can get those from Froggy. They haven't arrived yet, but hopefully they'll be here soon. But if you actually want to go and have a plant, is it raining? No. If you want to go and have a plant, you're actually going to have to head over to the newly kitted out African zone, which I've been working on off camera. So I'll go show you guys that really quickly. But before we go, I need to show you something over here in the QA center. So if you go ahead and come into the QA center here, you can see that the Quagga that were here have gone. I'm sorry. Like I said, I tried to record myself moving them. I've actually already moved them over to the African zone. But like I said, the recording just didn't work, so they're gone. I'll go show you them in a second, but I'm just looking up on my phone right now. A while ago, somebody left a comment on my video with some really awesome name suggestions for the Quagga, and obviously I picked them because they were amazing, but I've honestly forgotten what they are, so I'm just going to go through... oh, here we go. So, Lane, who we named a Tasmanian devil after before, he said, for the male Quagga, could you name them Kasai, which means speed, and Kutu, which means rusty in Swahili, which are really cool names. So both the males that are in the exhibit now are named Kasai and Kutu. And he said, for the female Quagga, could you name them Moa, or Mawa, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, which means flower, and Utsuri, which is beauty in Swahili. So, yes, those names are amazing. Thank you so much. If you have any names for the zebra, because they're currently unnamed, let me know, and also for the mole rats, and when we move them into their exhibits next episode, I'll give them their names. But yeah, so we're going to head over and see the Quagga, the newly named Quagga, but this is where they used to be. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you them being moved, but yeah, it's not my fault. I tried everything. But before we head over there, I need to discuss some issues I had with mail. So, they're not issues, because it's never an issue when you get mail. But I actually had two pieces of mail. I had a Halloween a chest with a stuffed spider on it from Parvo, and I had some Halloween treats and a book, pumpkins and things like that from Eros that was in my mailbox. And I did originally record myself opening that, but like I've said 100 times this episode, that footage was lost. So over here is the book from Eros. So let's go ahead and read what it says. It says, Happy Halloween, enjoy some freshly made donuts and apple cider from Eros. So if you really want to see what they left me in the mail, of course you can go check out their episodes. It was probably about a week ago now for both of them, because it was Halloween things and it's no longer Halloween. I took down my Day of the Dead things, but obviously that didn't record. But yeah, if you want to see exactly what they gave me, you can go and check their episodes. Yes, as you can see, I have no food on me right now. So what I'm going to do is go over to my kitchen, and I'm going to pick up some of the food that both Parvo and Eros left me as gifts, which is very kind of them. Thank you guys. And that's what we're going to eat today. So obviously I'd already put them away, and I had food on me that I was going through, but obviously that's not going to happen anymore. So we've got some cinnamon sugar donuts from Eros, and I think these caramel apples, and this apple cider was also from Eros. And then we have a cup of coffee and all of these candy and popcorn things. And then all of these pumpkin-themed items were from Parvo. So let's go ahead and grab a pumpkin muffin. There we go, we have quite a full-themed inventory worth of food going on right now. So, what shall I eat? I'm going to eat this donut first. I really like donuts, so that's really good. But yes, so that's what happened with the mail. Like I said, go check out their episodes. I need to... I need to, change this up, because... Well, first start, Mara, Ivy, and Winter are not even on the server anymore, so that's unnecessary. And then I've given one to Edson and Ben, so the only person left on the server that I need to give a geode to, where are the geodes? The geodes are over there, is Narne, so I think we're going to do that soon. My voice is going, so I'm just going to... How do I put this down? I'm just going to take a drink really quickly. Goodness, my voice was completely gone then. I couldn't even speak properly at all. But let's head on over to the new African zone. Like I said, I'm trying to get this episode out super quickly because I've tried to record it so many times now. But let's head on through the, what was this called? The seasonal garden. Again, I need to take out all of the pumpkins and stuff like that because it's no longer Halloween. And eventually I'll be switching up for a winter garden. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to have in the winter garden yet, but I'll think about that. But yes, onwards to the African zone, and it's probably going to lag me a bit going over there, and I don't want to risk the recording cancelling out, so I'm going to meet you guys there. So, we have made it over to the African zone, and I don't actually have a sign yet. I'm going to have a sign similar to the Outback Zone sign, but I just haven't got round to making it yet. But we have an archway, and when you come through, the first thing you're going to see are these custom trees. So I think these are supposed to represent yellow fever trees, which are native to Africa. They got the nice yellow leaves and the thin stem. We've also got acacia trees and a Baobab tree up there, which is also an endemic species to Africa and Madagascar. So I'm sure you've seen Baobab trees before. They're the ones with really thick stems. If you've seen the Madagascar animated film, it's the trees that the lemurs live in. So they're super awesome. And then something else you're going to notice is this pathing. So I'm super pleased with this pathing. I actually worked out a way to split the blocks so that they're diagonally different. So obviously we've got the hardened sand in the grass on either side. And then you've got this super cool acacia with trim. And this just reminds me of Zoo Tycoon, and I'm really pleased with how the path turned out. It runs all the way up there. You're not supposed to see those animals up on the hill, so don't look at them. But yeah, we've got some of the Bird of Paradise flowers over here, and there's some over here, and there's also a protea over here. And then, what else? We've got these, I don't know what to call these, lampposts maybe? They're supposed to be safari-themed lampposts. I was inspired by Zoo Tycoon 2 again, and they do act as a light source, and I'm super pleased with them, and there's something alongside the plants and other things around the area that you can buy up at the trading post over there. So I'll take you guys over there to show you what that is in a second. But something else I made, also using the terrain editor mod, was this little jerboa figure. So this is just a little decorative piece that you can, if you're a ZooCrafter obviously, you can put around your place. They will be for sale. Jerboas are rodents native to Africa. They're similar to gerbils. So yeah, I just wanted to make something one day, so I just threw this together. It's kind of simple, but I really like it, and it looks really cool there, so yes. So, this strange looking structure here is actually going to be the mole rat exhibit. So, for some reason, the grass is a weird colour on the sides. I'm not sure what that's all about, but it's not supposed to be that vibrantly green. But this is supposed to represent an underground nest system for the mole rats. So if you come up here, this grass, I can't even get up here, there we go. This grass and the plants are supposed to represent the surface. And then underneath are the tunnel systems where the mole rats would live. So you've got their food storage, and then you've got the roots poking through there and up here. Can you see them? Yes, there's some roots in there. And that's supposed to represent where the animals will gather their food, so they'll eat the roots that grow down into their tunnels, and then they'll drag them along their tunnels and keep them in storage chambers like this. And then they'll also have just connecting tunnels in their nest, and then they'll have smaller chambers like this, and this is where the queen will live, and the queen will give birth to all of the babies, all of the members of the colony. She is the only breeding animal other than the king, who is her mate. But yeah, so this is going to be, it's not completely finished yet. Obviously, we've got these convincing things. I'm super pleased with how it looks. I want to make some custom signs to tell you about the Damaraland mole rats. But we're going to introduce our two female mole rats. Hopefully one of them will develop into a queen. And once one of them develops into a queen, she will start having babies. The princess mole rats are already inseminated before they leave the nest, so the ones we collected from Africa are already ready to give birth once one of them has been allocated as queen. Honestly, I dread to think how many clips I've recorded right now, because I keep having to stop because the game is freezing or because I need to cough or something like that. It's becoming chaotic, but yes. Anyway, trying to get it done with. This is the mole rat exhibit, so I'm super pleased with how this turned out. And yeah, hopefully people can come and see the mole rats really soon. Pavocado. Why did I say it like that? Papo's on. Hey, there we go. Hey Seven, not Hey Seven. Oh, I just got a text message. Why is some? Okay, weird. Yes. So this is my favorite part of the African zone. Sorry about that. As I was saying, this is my. Okay. Please don't escape. You shouldn't. I think that's just a glitch. I don't think you're actually escaping. Yeah. As I was saying, this is my favorite part. Installed the train. Okay, don't worry about that. This is my favorite part of the African zone. So, as you can see, there is all of this custom fencing, and I spent so long making this custom fencing. What? Then I honestly don't know what Pub is talking about. I'll talk to him once I finish recording. But yeah, I made this custom fencing, and I'm super pleased with how it looks. The animals can actually get through the fence because I put these invisible blocks down. But it looks so cool. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. So as I said, I wasn't able to show you guys me moving the quagga into the exhibit, but as you can see, they're already in here. You're supposed to avoid water. What are you doing? Interesting. Maybe he just fell in. But yeah, we've got some devincing things. You've got a food trough here, which is also for sale, and so is the fence. The fence is also for sale. I'll show you that in a second. And we've got some enrichment items. We've got a scratching post and a salt block for the animals to get nutrients and minerals from and stuff like that. You're honestly supposed to stay out of the water. Please get out soon. But yeah, this exhibit, I just love it. It looks so realistic. It's just everything I ever wanted the exhibits here at Oikos to be. The zebra exhibit is going to be exactly the same. It's just going to be over here. So I'll work on that off camera, and then hopefully next episode I will have fixed the recording issues, and we can move the zebras in together. But you're actually able to come through here, and you can come over to the fence here, and this is the zookeeper entrance to the exhibit. So you can get up close with the devincing pieces. I put an invisible block on top, just so that the animals don't jump on it all the time, because that is something they tend to do. And they've also got this indoor bit to shelter from the rain. They've got some hay to nibble on, or just to sit on, I suppose, if they wanted a more comfortable substrate to bed on. But yeah, this is the quagga exhibit. I am super pleased with it, as I've said 100 times, and I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should do custom fencing like this for all of the exhibits? Do you think I should give it as a gift to other people instead of having it for sale? Yeah, just let me know what you think. So, if you come all the way, don't look over there to the right. That's something I was supposed to get rid of. If you come all the way up here through the, I keep wanting to call it the Outback Zone, through the African Zone, you will come up to this person here who is situated beneath the Baobab tree, and this is the Baobab Trading Centre. So, this is Mabumu, and it's raining. Please go away, rain. And he is a trading NPC, and he will trade you all of the custom items that you can find here in the African Zone. So let's go ahead and talk to him. So, like I said, you can get the plants from him, and eventually he'll sell the proteas as well, but he doesn't right now. You can also buy the jerboa, the fences, you can buy the safari torches, you can buy the hay trough. There's also a water trough that you can buy, which is over here, if you want to know what that looks like. And you can also purchase the salt lick and the scratching post. So, for some reason, the currency wasn't working. It just didn't show up. Like, as you can see, there's not even an empty box for it. So what I had to do to fix that was, if you hover over the items, the description tag tells you how much they cost. So this costs 1 Oikos dollar, this costs 10 Oikos dollars, this costs 5 Oikos dollars, this costs 4 Oikos dollars, and you just leave your payment in the chest here. So I already did it as an example so people would know what to do. but you can just put your money in here and that will be absolutely fine. So hopefully people don't just steal it, because you can just take them out for free, but I'm going to trust people and trust that they won't do that. But yes, this is the Baobab trading post, so this is all super awesome. And with that brings us to the end of today's episode. It's been hectic, I know. I'm having issues, I'm trying super hard to fix it. Might end up just buying a new computer, to be honest, because this one's messing me around a lot at the moment. But regardless, I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. I hope that you really like the Quagga exhibit. I'm super pleased with it. Let me know if you have any name ideas for the mole rats. If it's for the mole rats, it needs to be a female name. And if you have any names for the zebra, there's 2 males and 2 female zebras. So yeah, just give me suggestions if you have any. But I have been the TheIrateSloth, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!